Like everyone else, I've been slowly going insane. Like many people in this quarantine, I've decided for some reason that it would be a good idea to start doing YouTube. This might turn out extremely horrible because I'm very awkward and very bad at social media. So, in case you never see me again, follow my Instagram. In case I do return, follow my YouTube channel. If you've been active on social media in like the past few weeks, you've probably seen many people redraw scenes from anime and from different like series. I think the first one that really popped off was this Screencap of Sailor Moon, and one big thing that came out of that was the Ghibli redraws, which is what we will be doing in this video. Yay! I pretty much grew up watching Ghibli movies, so it's always been like a big influence on my own art and style. So it's really fun to like see how my own style compares to the original movies now. And it's also really fun because in like the past few years I haven't been redrawing a lot or like drawing fan art, which I used to do a lot, and now I'm just like trying to create my own characters and build my own style. But it's really nice to go back to my roots. So let's get started with the redraws. Welcome to the voiceover. As the first drawing, I chose a screen cap for Cats in the Sky, which is my personal favorite Ghibli movie. As you can see, I'm working with Procreate on my iPad, and for this one I just looked at the original screen cap on my phone and then tried to draw it on my iPad. Cats in the Sky is actually the first Ghibli movie I've ever seen. I saw it when I was around like 6, and for some reason it just stayed my favorite until now. On to the second redraw, this time a screen cap from Kiki's delivery service, which was by far the hardest one to make of all three. I'm usually not one to draw very detailed backgrounds, so this was a big struggle, but I also feel like I've learned a lot from this one. I decided to draw Ursula because, like, even the first time I watched the movie, she was my favorite character. Like, she's living the dream, just out there in the woods, drawing, living her life. Kiki's Delivery Service is actually one of the only Ghibli movies I've seen as an adult, but it's also one of my favorites. As you can see, I'm just sketching all of the tiles of the roofs, which was by far the most taxing thing. I think the tiles alone took me like half an hour. I think it's definitely worth it. Out of the three, this one is by far my favorite. For this one, unlike the first one, I just took the colors out of the original painting and like used it in mine to see how my art style will look with the original Ghibli color palette, which I actually really liked. I think in most of my artwork I use pretty dull colors. It was just nice to see how they used light in their animation and how I could use more interesting lighting in mine. Even though it was a struggle at some points, I really liked this one in the end. And we made it to the final drawing. As you can see, I was struggling to find a third one. For some reason the first two worked really well, and then my entire creativity just left my body. So I tried different screen caps from different movies, but in the end I settled on this screen cap from Ponyo. It took me a few tries to get the sketches the way I wanted them to be, but I think in the end it turned out okay. It's not my favorite, but I do like it. Ponyo is actually another movie I've seen once I was a little bit older, but I think the movie is still very moving and just so beautiful to look at. The visuals are stunning and the music is just amazing. I've literally been singing the Ponyo song since I started drawing this. For this one I wanted to go back to finding my own color palette, but I did take some out of the original screen cap because at some point I was just struggling a little bit with the shadows. But I think in the end it turned out okay. I do like it. I really enjoyed drawing the shine around her and making everything nice and sparkly, so it wasn't that bad. That's already it. Thank you for watching. Stick around if you liked this and follow me on Instagram. Hope you have a wonderful day. Bye!